bringing you some of the best speakers and teachers from across the globe. Their words inspiring you towards your best days. This is the Learn, Develop, Live podcast, Speakers Hub.
Good morning. Welcome to the Speaker Hub from the Learn, Develop, Live podcast. My name is still Chris Jaggs, and I'm bringing you another little moment of motivation to give you that boost you need with the rest of your week. Keep you motivated, keep inspired, keep chasing the goal of yours. Coming to your ears in this episode, we have the NBA legend and entrepreneur Shaq O'Neal. Hard work, dedication, perseverance, and definitely belief are just some of the building blocks that Shaq O'Neal focuses on. Here is the man himself.
In order for you to be the master, you have to beat the master. You know, my dad, growing up, I realized that I was a little bit different, but I didn't like being different. And he would tell me, you know what? One day, you're going to be recognized, your name will be remembered because you are different. So master being different. Don't be like everybody else, master being different. I want to be remembered as an athlete who made a lot of money, or an athlete who did great movies like Kazam. I don't blue chips. I don't want to be remembered for a guy that's won a lot of championships. I want to be remembered as a guy because of his action. He inspired people to learn more, to do more, and to want more.
All of us have moments in our lives when things don't go well. Looking at the lowest point in your life, and we all have disappointments. Life is a roller coaster. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Sometimes things work out, sometimes they don't work out. Every entrepreneur lives that. Many people here going through this now. What do you do during the down times to get your spirit up? What do you do to pick yourself up when you've been hit on the blind side by life?
You want my honest answer?
Yes.
I get a bowl of Frosted Flakes and I regroup. And then I just, because investment's not going to always go how you want them to go. Business plan's not going to go how you want them to go. So you just have to regroup. You can never.
You say regroup. What does that mean? What does that look like?
My theory and my thought process is to never focus on the problem, focus on the solution. I invested in this water company. It didn't go well. That money's gone. Now I got to regroup. Now I got to do something else. So I'll be upset for about 20 minutes. Go to that cabinet, get them Frosted Flakes. Get some of that cold milk, slice them bananas up, watch some ESPN, and then the next day I'm back on track. Mother taught me a long time ago, cost you nothing to be nice. When I first became Shaq, 18, 19 years old, I was arrogant. My mother and my father are people you don't talk back to. My father said, be careful who you step on your way to success. And my mother would say, who the hell are you? That ended my arrogance. She said, because you're starting to get all this stuff doesn't make you better than my man up there sitting next to his son. Doesn't make me better than this guy with the hat.
Dustin.
So, and then my favorite word, always be humble. So with me, what you see is what you get. I don't like, I do a lot of random acts of kindness. I don't like bragging about it because that's not what I'm about. Yeah. I just like making people happy. The thing that I wish I had the answer for, homelessness. Homelessness hurts my heart. The other day, where were we the other day? We were in some city the other day and we saw a guy eating dirt. Where?
Baltimore.
Yeah, we were in Baltimore and we came under the bridge and the guy was eating dirt. And then I wanted to just, so I'm always remain humble, remain kind. But from 9 to 15, I was terrible. You're terrible. You're never going to make it. You suck. 6'9", you can't dunk. Join the army like your father. You're never going to make it. You're never going to make it. And I'm a hustler, Keep working. No matter what they say, whoever they may be, keep working. So finally, when I get the status as the number one player, it was like my way of saying,
fuck you.
Yes. So, but then I would just do crazy stuff, and my mom, she didn't like it. So He said, you know what, just stay humble. I've always had a switch. I can tell that we're all hustlers in here, but you got to turn it off. When you come home to your wife and your kids, turn it off, right? You don't want to bring that part into this part. And when I started having children, that helped me. Because before I had kids, I would just tear my house up. Once I started having kids, and my first child was a daughter, and she don't care about any of that. And I'd come home and I'd see her smile, it would make me turn it off. And then not thinking about it, boom, boom, boom. And then the next morning, what had happened was my brain and my battery had recharged. Now when I go back to work, I can go in full force. So my advice is you have to modulate, right? You have to modulate. So the reason why I asked what facet, you're married, you're not married, and so you just have to be able to turn it on and turn it off and relax sometimes. And remember, don't focus on the problem, focus on the solution. Like people always say, I got a headache, I got a headache, I got a headache. And as soon as they say, I need some fucking aspirin, the headache goes away. So think about the problem and then immediately start thinking about the solution.
Proud of in your playing career?
I'm most proud that I made it. So to just fulfill the dreams and just work hard and, you know, just persevere through everything. And you know, I learned at age 13, 14, 15 to use criticism as motivation. So whenever somebody told me I couldn't do it, it just made me go out and work harder. So my thing, like even now, people, oh, you're so successful, you do this, you make this. It's not about that for me. My sole dream was to be able to buy my mother anything she wants, even to this day. That's why I work hard, right? So, like all the stuff you said I own is cool, but it was my mom's birthday and she don't even like Louis purses. I said, come, let's take a ride and, you know, the bag, $2,000. No, baby, don't buy that. Get two of them, Mom. Like that right there is what being wealthy and successful is for me. So when I'm playing, I'm on that court, you can't outplay me because if you are, you're taking my mother's house away. And I can't have that. So I will damn near kill you.
Powerful.
I will damn near kill you before I let you take my mother's house away. So when I'm inside those lines,
unbelievable.
When I'm inside those lines, it's nothing anybody can do, ever. I would say learn the market, learn from your failures, never repeat your failures, work with people that are smarter than you, listen, and mentally know you're the best. If you mentally know you're the best, no one can compete with you. No, me and the boss man he asked me a question. Shaq, there's some guys that have to make 200 calls and then there's other guys that have to make 60 calls. I said, I really don't want to answer that question because I don't want to lead people down the wrong path, but I can say the ones that are mentally strong always get the job done and always get it done to the capacity that they need to get it done to. If it's your quota to make 200 calls, I'm not going to be in your office every day, but I'm going to get 200 calls in. I guarantee you that, because it's my mentality. Well, I never think about failure. And keep in mind, before you succeed, you must first learn to fail. But you never want to keep making the same mistake twice. So whatever you did and you failed, delete that shit. Control, right, alt, delete, never do it again. And then make it a game for yourself. I'm going to try it this way. I'm going to try it this way. It's only going to make you stronger. Disappointment will only make you stronger. There's a very, very small percentage that gets it right the first time. The rest of us, we have to fail, we have to argue, we have to fight, we have to do this, we have to do that. But I never think about failing. Never, ever. I always think about the positive outcome. And then sometimes when reality kicks in, failure happens, and then you just adjust. Life is about adjusting. I try to help other people become great. Whether I'm great or not, mentally I always thought I was great. So mentally you have to say I'm great, no matter what. But I try to spread joy to other people. hey, how you doing? Whether it's a handshake, a picture, piece of advice, you know, kind of based off the John Wooden basketball theory. The true definition of a great player is one that makes other people great, right? So I just try to instill greatness into other people. Like, I don't, again, how much money he makes, how many companies own, doesn't matter. Who cares? How can I help you, sir? How can I help you, ma'am? How can I help you, little kid? Right? Because it was people like this that made me who I am today.
That video can be found on YouTube and is called Shaquille O'Neal, Life Advice Will Change Your Future, and is published by the GF Motivation YouTube channel. That is everything from me for now. If you'd like to work with me and see how we can fix the issue or the problem you have right now, why let yourself go for another day of worrying, pain, or whatever it is that you got going on? Come over to ldlcall.com, find the ideal time slot for you, and let's speak soon. As for now, I'll be back with you tomorrow. Have yourself a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.
The Learn, Develop, Live podcast. Because a day without sunshine is like, well, night. It's like night.
Thanks for listening. You can find more motivation and inspiration at learndeveloplive.com. And we'll be back to inspire you again tomorrow.